What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. This is Mark here, Forex. Today we're talking about Andrew Tate. So how did Andrew Tate become wealthy? So before we get into that real quick, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. So Andrew Tate is a very popular British internet persona. He was a former kickboxing world champion, but he became famous on the internet by being controversial, if you know what I'm saying. I've watched a couple of his interviews and I know exactly how he became wealthy. If you have read the book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, you probably know that rich people invest their money into income producing assets, while the poor people invest their money into liabilities, which they think are assets, if you know what I mean. The secret to becoming rich and wealthy in this day and age is very simple, but still yet we are being brainwashed by our school system, if you know what that means. But let's talk about Andrew Tate. How did Andrew Tate become rich? From his interviews, he said he started with kickboxing, and as his career grew, he became a champion. But you know, kickboxing is not really as popular as boxing, and you know, there's a lot of expenditures with the promotion, your management and other things. So he knew that kickboxing couldn't sustain him for a long period of time, and also it comes with age. You know, as you become older, you become weaker and slower, and you can't really fight at that pace like you did in your prime, if you know what I'm saying. So he came up with a very good business strategy. He started inviting girls, these cam girls. They were doing some shows together, and that's how he started gaining popularity online. But what really made him to become famous is his controversial persona, if you know what I mean. In code top G, if you know what that means. But I don't want to talk about his controversial persona on this video. I just want to talk about how he became wealthy through that channel, because it's a whole business strategy on its own. So when he goes online and he does these videos talking about masculinity, you know, on how to become wealthy, on how to become a classic male, how to get ladies and all these things, you know, a lot of men are drawn into those kinds of contents, and when they go through those contents, you know, it helps him to gain clients in his private business, which is called Hustlers University. So for those who don't know, Andrew Tate has a website where he teaches people on like different courses on different things, how to get rich, how to learn a new skill, and a lot of other things, if you know what I'm saying. So when you become a member of his university, you obviously have to pay a fee. Let's say like 1,000 people register for Hustlers University and they have to pay $1,000. That's about $1 million, if you know what I'm saying. And because it's an online business, he can easily scale the business because he doesn't necessarily need to be present teaching his clients on whatever he's teaching in that Hustlers University, because all the videos are pre-recorded and uploaded online just like YouTube. So as Andrew Tate becomes more popular online, more people are going to search for his courses and they may likely enroll into his Hustlers University. So what I'm trying to say is that he will get more sales, he will get more subscription in his private business in code Hustlers University. The money which he gets from the Hustlers University is not being spent on all these things you've seen, fancy cars and all these things. It's being reinvested into other things. So Andrew Tate is a big fan of Bitcoin and online businesses, if you know what I mean. If you have read this classic book called The Richest Man in Babylon, it's the same business model. The income you earn is being reinvested into income producing assets. Like you're generating income and reinvesting that income into the same products, if you know what I'm saying. Like you're making money work for you. So I know he's very much interested in forex trading, real estate, Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies and the rest, because these are the things he talks about in his podcast and in his videos.
Cryptocurrency, I talk a lot about that because I think it's revolutionary. If you ever try and send $1 million, which I've done, through a bank, you will see the levels of bullshit you have to go through.
Some few days ago, he was being arrested, and according to what was being published on the media, the Romanian police said they seized about 21 Bitcoin from Andrew Tate. It means that he's really investing his money into Bitcoins and forex trading, which is the best form of investment if you know how to do it properly. You know, the main issue with investing in cryptocurrencies and forex trading is that you need experts to help you invest your money. So if you have enough money and you want to invest in these assets, you need to look for experts who are experienced in this thing and can help you to invest your money without taking much loss. Obviously, when we talk about things like stocks, forex trading and cryptocurrencies are a whole bunch of scams online, and many people fall into these kinds of scams. That is why you need to do your proper research before investing into these kinds of assets. I remember when Andrew Tate spoke about forex trading.
Forex trading is currency versus currency. Is the dollar against the pound? How's it going to fluctuate? Which one's going to become more powerful? Which one's going to lose power?
He said something very interesting. He said the rich people, the billionaires, the millionaires, multimillionaires, and the rest don't keep their money in the bank. They invest their money, if you know what I mean. So he said they invest their money into stocks, cryptocurrencies, and forex trading, but they don't trade by themselves. They look for experts who deal in those things. So he spoke about a group of experts in Dubai who trade gold, and that is where he was investing his money by buying gold. And these people know when to trade gold. They know when gold is going to fall, and they know when gold is going to rise. You may call them hedge funds or investment companies. There are a lot of them. You can do your proper research, fine tune it, and look for the best and invest your money into these companies, and you're going to see how your money is going to grow. This is a mistake I see most people falling into. Everybody wants to learn how to trade, learn how to do this, learn how to do that. You can't learn every single thing. Like, you can be a surgeon and at the same time an engineer. You need to focus on one while you're investing in the other one. You see, Andrew Tate doesn't know how to trade forex or indices, bonds, stocks, and cryptocurrencies, but he has experts who are working for him behind the scenes. So they know when a currency is performing well or when it's performing badly. They know all these things. So while Andrew Tate is online doing his videos, podcasts, helping people one way or another, you may call it controversy, toxic masculinity, whatever you want to call it, that is what he's good at, okay? But behind the scenes, his money is being invested into stocks, bonds, cryptocurrencies, and the rest, and that is how he's generating wealth. And that is how the rich become richer, while the poor become poorer, because the poor people are trying to put their minds on many different things, taking 2 jobs, 3 jobs, which can't even help them in the first place. Meanwhile, the rich and mega wealthy are focused on one thing. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, their money is being reinvested into income producing assets. And that's just the secret on how Andrew Tate became wealthy. So what I'm saying is that you can have your job, keep your job, do your job, but make sure you are having other streams of income, and make sure you're investing your money into income producing assets. So as you become more skillful in your job and your salary increases, so as your investment increases, and also the fruits of your investment keep increasing, because your golden stream is working and multiplying for you, if you know what I'm saying. So that's a secret to wealth, and it takes time, but patience is very important, if you know what I'm saying. So with that said, thanks for watching this video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave your thoughts in the comments section. Bye.